Russian troops suffered approximately 53 casualties per square kilometer as they advanced through Ukrainian territory in fall 2024, the Institute for the Study of War reported. During September, October, and November 2024, Russian forces captured approximately 2,356 square kilometers of territory, including parts of Ukraine and the Kursk Oblast, at the cost of an estimated 125,800 personnel, the report said. The British Defense Ministry, citing Ukraine's General Staff, reported a record peak in Russian daily losses during November 2024, averaging 1,523 casualties per day. On November 28 alone, Russia reportedly lost over 2,000 troops in 24 hours. November marked the fifth consecutive month of rising Russian casualties, with an estimated total of 45,690 soldiers lost during the month. During that period, Russian forces advanced an average of 27.96 square kilometers per day, capturing 839 square kilometers. ISW previously reported that Russian casualties in September and October 2024 totaled approximately 80,110, resulting in 1,517 square kilometers seized. The figures could not be verified as Russia does not disclose its casualty rates. Meduza, an independent Russian outlet, reported that Russia's recruitment of contract soldiers may have slowed in the third quarter of 2024. An estimated 500 to 600 contracts were signed daily, a number insufficient to offset battlefield losses, which Meduza estimated at 600 to 750 troops per day, including 200 to 250 fatalities. Soldiers of the Unmanned Systems Forces of the Armed Forces of Ukraine have destroyed a Russian Tor M2 air defense system in the Zaporizhzhia region. The corresponding video was published on the official page of the command of this armed forces branch in a telegram. The Russian anti-aircraft missile system was detected and destroyed by operators of the 412th Nemesis Separate Battalion. A 9A331 M2 TELAR of the Russian Tor M2 air defense system was detected on the temporarily occupied territory while driving at night. The footage from the video captures that the enemy air defense system was hit by a free-falling munition from a heavy multi-rotor bomber drone. A 9A331 M2 TELAR of the Russian Tor M2 air defense system was detected on the temporarily occupied territory while driving at night. The footage from the video captures that the enemy air defense system was hit by a free-falling munition from a heavy multi-rotor bomber drone. However, it is difficult to determine from the footage captured by the drone's thermal imaging camera how serious the damage to the SAM was from the explosion, as the vehicle was not immediately destroyed. It is likely that this Russian anti-aircraft missile system needs to be repaired and will not perform its functions in the invasion military, at least temporarily. The Tor M2 self-propelled launcher of the Russian air defense system is capable of operating autonomously, independently detecting and engaging air targets at a distance of up to 16 kilometers and an altitude of up to 10 kilometers. The vehicle is armed with 16 anti-aircraft missiles vertically mounted in a rotary launcher. The crew consists of 3 people. Russian Tors have become a typical target for Ukrainian weapons, including cannon and rocket artillery and drones of various types. During the full-scale Russian-Ukrainian war, the invasion military has already lost over 60 combat vehicles of various modifications as destroyed, abandoned, captured, and damaged. In particular, in November, operators of the 14th Separate Regiment of Unmanned Aircraft Systems destroyed a Russian Tor SAM using a U.S. Switchblade 600 kamikaze drone. A Colombian citizen who planned to organize explosions with instructions from Russia will be tried in Romania. Adobe reported on this. Officers of the Romanian Directorate for Investigating Organized Crime and Terrorism detained a 34-year-old Colombian on suspicion of planning to commit sabotage at the country's facilities. He is currently in custody, and his case was transferred to the Bucharest Court of Appeal on November 13th. He faces 10 to 20 years in prison on the charges. According to the investigation, in July 2024, at the instigation of another foreigner living in Russia, the man planned arson and explosions in Romania at important industrial facilities and critical infrastructure. Also, during the same period, the accused managed to film the objects he intended to destroy. But the sabotage did not come to pass due to police intervention, Diakot claims. According to prosecutors, the man received military training in his home country, where he gained skills in gathering intelligence. The trial of the Colombian in Romania was reported amid intensified Russian subversive activities in various countries. In November, U.S. intelligence agencies warned U.S. defense companies about Russia's plans to carry out sabotage at defense companies both in the United States and abroad. According to officials, Russian intelligence services have been conducting sabotage operations against European defense companies to undermine the support of Ukraine by the Allies. In Poland, 4 saboteurs were arrested in October for sending packages of explosives and hazardous materials that would spontaneously combust or detonate during ground and air transportation by transport companies. Russian President Vladimir Putin has dismissed Kursk Oblast Governor Alexei Smirnov due to management chaos following Ukraine's incursion, opposition outlet Verstka reported on December 6, citing sources. On December 5, Putin appointed State Duma Deputy Alexander Kinstein as interim governor of the oblast. According to Verstka, the Kremlin began seeking Smirnov's replacement in early November, but only finalized Kinstein's appointment just a day before the announcement. Ukraine launched a surprise offensive into Russia's Kursk Oblast on August 6. While Russian forces have since reclaimed about half of the territory seized during the initial attack, the operation has inflicted significant losses on Russia. During Smirnov's tenure, key issues reportedly included widespread discontent and protests among displaced residents from areas occupied by the Ukrainian army, and clashes with local municipal leaders. Verstka cited claims that Smirnov's handling of defensive structures along the Ukrainian border contributed to his dismissal, with the fortifications proving ineffective. Kinstein, a former journalist and television presenter, has been a member of Russia's State Duma since 2003 and is affiliated with Putin's United Russia Party. Russia has ramped up pressure in Kursk Oblast to dislodge Ukrainian troops holding positions there since early August. Reuters reported on November 23 that Ukraine had lost over 40% of territory previously captured during the incursion. According to Ukrainian Commander-in-Chief Oleksandr Syrsky last month, Russia had suffered 7,905 soldiers killed, 12,220 injured, and 717 captured over 3 months of fighting in Kursk Oblast.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Every day. We had a guy last week, it's 6 rescues in 6 days. He's doing the job every day.